Just lowering the music a little bit here. I've got my lovely tea from my Christmas calendar, and it's brewing, and I am waiting for that. Let's see here. Let's get some me, shall we? There I am. Camera's on today. Okay, let's see here. I did read the notes off stream, actually, Mia. They are really rad. Let's see here. My game audio is muted. Hold on. I actually wanted to go over a couple of them. Here we go. Alright, let's get this music off here so I don't get DMCA takedowned. Alright. So yeah, I was looking through all of the different things, and they're actually pretty freaking rad, a lot of them. So they kind of show us a truncated version of them for the most part. Like when we see them in game, we see kind of just like a short blurb of the full thing. So like for example, we heard different people talking about different, you know, bits here in regards to the like different hotline audio things. But we didn't get, for example, this, as far as I remember, at least. For example, and then like when Trench is talking about Northmore, there's a bunch of info in there, and then like, so there's actually a lot of cool info here. I expected it to be in these ones, but even in the there was a couple of videos that I was able to grab. Where are they? Yeah, different Darling presentations that go a little longer and show a little more of the screen.
Objects of power can cause or be results of,
which is pretty rad. So if you have control and you've been skipping over these things, I really recommend taking a look at it. But now I just have to remember where the fuck I was and what I was doing. Got my gun. Got my shotgun version. My regular gun version. And, oh yeah, before I start, just a quick check. Am I, too loud? Is the game too loud? Everything okay there? Looks alright on my end. I'm maybe lower the mic just a tad? Not quite. We'll see. Otherwise, just tell me. Alright, I have to fix the coolant pumps, it says up there. So let's go do that, first of all. That looks like... Yeah, and I should have fixed the... Oh, hello, friends. I should have fixed the audio in the VODs. Oh my god, they got explodey things on their back. Neat. Oh, oops. Sir? Sir? And the control point's like right over there. I thought I would have a little longer until I was fighting these boys. But alas. Ow. Looks like their weird bulging sack on their back is the weak point, which is simultaneously disgusting and very fitting. Oh god. I'm in danger. Okay, was that it? Anyone else? Any other friends? What do you mean? Oh, I mean, they're scary, but they're not like, I don't know. I feel like horror is when I am in a state of feeling like I don't have control over the situation and I...
Replace the parts.
Okay, Yahtzee. Whatever you say, my man. One sec. Tea break. Gotta pour some tea. I feel like in horror genres, like, you don't have control over what's going on. You don't feel like you're equipped to handle the things that are coming at you. You know, whereas in this game, like, I mean, the game's literally called Control, so, like, you know, but, like, in this game, you have the ability to manage the situation and actually kill everything. Like, those guys come running at me and, like, sure, I'm in danger, but I don't feel like, I don't know, actual danger, right? Like in Amnesia, for example, you're just running and you've got fucking jack all you can do to keep yourself safe, aside from a couple of weird little things, right? Yeah, I think loss of agency and control has a lot to do with the feeling of horror. Like, they can be horrifying without... Oh, that's the wrong thing. Without putting me in a experience of a horror game. I feel like what... This doesn't make a whole lot of sense in universe to me. Hello, friends. These friends are two. I think it's supposed to, like, signify, like, the threat level or something, but I'm not entirely sure. Motherfucker. I'm almost dead. Sir? Oh no, more splody boys. Give me the health. Any more health? Any healers? Okay. No, oh, alright. It's like a Tamasi dude. I actually read a thing on these guys. There's these things that Emily's compiled for you. This won't work, but I can... Oh, okay. That was lucky. These things that Emily's compiled for you where it talks about the different kinds of enemies, which is pretty rad. I mean, I don't know. I don't know. I don't find it scary for some reason. I guess there's also, like, very certain things that tend to trigger my fear. Like zombies. Like, I can't, like, Dishonored, I had to, like, play, like, I can't play a chaos run in Dishonored because if you make things super chaotic, you get a lot of those zombie guys. What are they? I can't remember what they're called. I mean, BioShock, though, is actually scary. Like, they play with the amount of control and the amount of agency you have. The atmosphere is really dark and dingy.
Fix this thing ASAP.
You know, you don't know necessarily, like, whether you're doing... What the that looks ominous. You don't know whether or not, like, you're doing the right thing, or... Yeah, it's sort of... I feel like it's a lot more, like, confusing, or it's not very, like, self-evident. I guess. I don't know, I feel like it's also the strength of the weapons and the strength of the things that you're fighting. And sort of the, like, your ability to know the things that you're fighting's weaknesses and stuff like that. Like, for example, these lads, you know, I shoot them in the head, and they have a bad day. Or I yeet a thing at them and they also have a bad day. Maybe. I don't know, I think it also, like, depends on who you are. Like, what kinds of things trigger that fear. Alright, I'm just gonna really quick lower the mouse sensitivity. Because I've been playing Valorant recently and, it's, I'm used to a lower sense. A little lower still. That's better. Okay. God, I love the big text that shows up.
gone to shit. Fix it fast.
Okay, Yahtzee.
If the plant goes boom, we can throw the spoon in the corn.
Oh, man. I'm sad that we don't have engineer here so he can translate throw the spoon in the corner for me. Where am I supposed to throw this spoon? Speaking of. There's lots of boxes everywhere, but I don't see any box receptacles. Which, again, makes no sense to me why they have them. But I guess, you know, made more sense than Jesse just, like, picking things up. Yeah, but, like, that's, like, spooky, but it's not horrifying. Does that make sense? Like, it's creepy, but it's not, like, I'm not looking up there and I'm not fearing them because I know that these dudes are mostly benevolent, and then if they fall down, then I know that I'm in danger from them, right? All they do is sort of, like, chant at me ominously. Which, again, creepy, but not, like, terrifying. Did I open that? Oh, I must have hit it with something. There's a thing. Get in there. Ah, enemies. Yep. Oh shit, I swapped my gun by accident. Who's next? I see that you were gifted a sub to Sips, or you just subbed to him. Yeah. Very nice, very nice. Wow. Look at this pinpoint accuracy on my, my ass. Did you just... Oh, you subbed. Nice. He's worth a sub. Lord knows we've both gotten enough content out of him over the years. True, God, the fucking ads on Twitch really need to be mixed better. Okay, got some funky stuff. Let's see if I can find another place to put a box in. That was one. So they look kind of like that. Is that one over there as well? That looks like it could be one. Go over there and put this box in hole. Oh, that's the way. That's true. She's very quiet. That's not a thing. I move a little slower while I'm carrying this, which is kind of depressing. Like, there are boxes everywhere. I probably shouldn't have picked it up, but now I'm too deep to undo the stupid thing I did. Ooh. Oh, that's fun. Some muck.
Shit. What now?
There's
My
muck.
old enemy, the clock, is blocking the pipes.
The clog?
You need to deal with that shit.
Oh no.
He's very clever. He's trying to sneak in.
I don't like that.
We got him caught with his hand in the fish trap.
I don't like that.
Rid of him.
Hey, Otzi, I don't like that you're referring to the goo as him. Oh. Oh no. Oh no. Oh. Oh jeez. Are those eyes?
What the hell is that?
Yeah, me too, Jesse.
It's the most disgusting thing I've ever seen.
Big fucking mood. I don't know, it's not scary. It's just a gloopy thing and I shoot it. I mean, yeah, fuck that. I don't know, I don't like jump scares and psychological horror and stuff like that. Can I put the thing in the pipe pump now? Nope. Still clogged. Okay, gotta go farther in. You better stay over there, sir. Oh, gross. Okay. You wanna spurt some more gross at me? Oh, Jesus. This is terrible. This one has eyes. Am I, like, missing? Or is it... Oh, there we go. Okay, it's just a weird... Oh, there's really weird collision. I guess I don't shoot the point, I shoot the... Oh, this is hard. Yeah, you recede. Bastard. Who's next? Oh, God. Oops. Assuming I can't do anything to... Oh, gross. Can't do anything to that, right? No, it's just a wall. Okay, give me another. I mean, I'm closer to throw up with this bad boy, TBH. Oh, ooh. Very gross. Wow. My accuracy on stationary objects is something to behold, huh? Ooh, hello. Goodies. Yo. Love me some goodies. Okay. Ah, a little bit of Skyrim level design. Okay, that I don't like.
Oh, this place is gonna come down.
Sure is, Jesse. Hi-oh. What does that mean, Mia? Is that an eating disorder joke? That's not very PC of you. Okay. I'm locked in, so I haven't completed everything here, it looks like. Ah, yes, well. 13-year-old anyone is doing that. To be honest, it's not restricted to teenagers. So, am I supposed to go back in here? No, it's like, it looks like I have one more coolant pump, which I would assume would be in here somewhere. Yeah, man, I guess it shows where my mind is at. That I went to that first. Hardest puzzle in the game. Where do box go? What's this? Flammable gas. Nice. Let's just leave that lying around. Oh, yes! This looks like it.
There go the pipes.
Ute.
Nothing more satisfying than manual labor.
You know it, Jesse. Ah! Can't tell if I have iframes or not. When I dodge. Anyone else? Nope. Okay, then why is it locking me off? Is there someone just lurking? Oh, wait. What the fuck? That's got a fucking machine gun. Sir? Gonna have to ask you to put down that 18th century Gatling gun. Do they have that may be a little early for Gatling guns. My history is not good. You can't tell. Wow, his accuracy is horrible. Bro. You okay there? I mean, he's not exactly, like, super challenging. Fight! inching closer to the button. Oh shit, I forgot to change my T overlay. No professionalism. What is this world coming to? Oh my god, wow. There we go. My black puer tea from my cool tea calendar. Look at all these floating friends. Just vibing. Just vibing it out. Oh, we fighting. Oh, that's kind of cool. I can just sort of yeet things at them short range as well. Wow. Look at this aim. Was that a fucking rocket launcher? Bro. I feel like the hitboxes in this game are sometimes a little funky. But maybe I'm just bad. I mean, usually I would also err on the side of just being bad. I have to stop pressing F randomly in the middle of fights. No, my friend! Stay away from my friend! Are you fucking kidding me? What? He just fucking destroyed her. Oh no! Oh. How do I know this? I guess I'm the director, so maybe it makes sense that I know this guy's agent ID. Radio silence while I'm focusing here. Hard game. Make me use all brain cell. Okay. This is one that I've already cleansed, isn't it? Yeah, it is. So why are there bad guys? Sir? Care to explain how these bad guys got in here? Talk to this boy again.
Type C through F. Is the clock back? Now?
He yelling. What's that I just picked up? Discharge. Oh, these are our fun boys. Gross. Unthinking fixation, non-corrupted individuals. So yeah, there's actually information on like the different, like, you can see like she's marked the like weak points and stuff like that. The trooper, I don't know what this means. I guess this is his weak point. Enemy grenades. Oh, that actually sounds like a good idea. Yeet grenades at people. Yeah, and then this is... so just tell him you'll handle it and leave it at that. Under no circumstances should any personnel intervene with his day-to-day routine. I told you everything I know about him so you could better deal with his odd habits, but yes, it's still very much a classified matter. In case you hadn't noticed, something's up between Trench and Darling. I know this... So yeah, this was also something that was in the audio. Trench and Darling... Trench had a thing about how Darling was acting like suspicious, which is something that I wouldn't have gotten necessarily by just listening to the in-game stuff. The fuck is it? Yep, I know. Why the hell does Ati keep yelling nonsense at it? I mean, yeah, Mia, it is body horror, but
Man, Adi is gonna be
I don't know.
so pissed.
Like it squicks me out, but it doesn't like it doesn't leave me with that lasting sense of like panic or whatever, you know?
What exactly is the power plant?
Listen, I only know what Salvador told me, but I know it generates all the electricity for the Bureau, and it's got two very simple rules. Rule 1, keep it below a certain temperature. Rule 2, don't ever, ever open it. Oh, and 3, it's classified, so I shouldn't ask.
Sounds like secrets are standard operating procedure around here.
Oh, yeah, it's all part of the job.
Okay.
What do you do here, Arish?
Security chief of the maintenance sector. I make sure all the weird shit down here doesn't bother the maintenance crews. Learned everything I know from Salvador. The best security agent this bureau has ever seen.
And you like your job?
I love it. You know, everyone thinks that maintenance is the lowest rung on the ladder. Just
Yeah,
'cause
he's
we
a bit
fix
of a
pipes instead of writing
bit of a
memos.
nungus. Look at him.
I gotta be honest. These are the bravest people in the
Eating
goddamn
grid.
thing. I'm proud to work with them.
I've done a few odd jobs with these kind of folks. They say what they mean. I like that. What do you know about the service weapon?
Not much. That thing is director only. Salvador told me by the time he saw Trench use it. Sounds like that gun can do some serious damage. Yeah, I did see pictures of it once, though, and it looks different to that thing you're carrying.
Apparently
You
it
want something?
changes.
Is new a good thing?
Given the circumstances, I'd say new is our best bet.
Trying to come on to me over here,
What do you
bud?
know about the hiss?
Smile is
Not
very
much. Only what I've seen.
uncomfortable.
Well, they use the same tactics that Marshall and Salvador taught us, which makes me think that the hiss haven't completely erased the people inside, which is a pretty fucking horrible thought. Or they're just using whatever they find in their victims' heads. In any case, they are really eager to get inside the power plant.
Why
Makes
do you
sense.
think that is?
Shit, I don't know. They want to make my life harder?
Ah, so funny.
Try to stay
Right.
alive.
You got a lockdown to
Funny,
lift.
Arish. Hilarious, my man. Did I check over here for goodies? No, I didn't. Give me the goodies.
Well below the acceptable percentage. Internal pressure's climbing so fast, I'm amazed the NSC is still holding. When it blows, we'll all go.
Alright, I need to go to the energy converters. Farther over here. Coolant pumps. Nope, I just was there. So, I guess it's back over here through that door. Wonder what the determiner is for how they... Oh, there it is. For how they fly. How high they float. Oh! Wow. Mother trucker. Why am I jumping? Some part of my brain wants to think that the space bar is my dodge button. Wow. Tracking God right here. Alright, friends. Now that you've all calmed down and dissipated into strange red mist, let's
We need to
continue.
hurry.
Oh. Hi, guys. I love how they, like, comically fall over when you shoot them in the fucking head. And then they just get back up. I don't think I would be able to do that if you dome me with a bullet. Any goodies? Any goodies? Nope. No goodies. lot of power boys. More of these gross things. Do they 100% have something locked
It's
up in
right
the fucking
You need to fix it before the old twig gets inside
the what's it called,
shit.
the generator? Yes, sir, Ati. Whatever you say, sir. Oh my god. When I can't hit somebody with bullets, I will instead hit him with an office chair. Oh, these poor lads. They were just trying to nerd it up in the power converter room. You know? Oh. Oh. Sir? Ah! Hey man, the janitor is my boss. He said so. Whoop. You get everyone? Anyone else want a tango? Yeah. Oh, he does. Stand still. Wow. Probably shouldn't be slamming things into the thing I'm trying to fix, huh? This aim is atrocious. Can't miss that one. Swap to the shotgun. Don't have to aim that. Alright, let me go get a... Yeah, but I'm not like a mind-controlled zombie boy. You know, I'm Jesse fucking Faden, you know? I got my cool, funky gun. Okay, that was a good. Now I need to find more of these things. Power things. And over here is a shelter. Maybe some goodies inside. Any goodies? Oh, oh. Wait. Pressing E again. It's not satisfactory. And if Satisfactory had the combat mechanics of this game, that would be freaking rad. Oh look, there's where I threw the thing and it blew up. So Emily's running theory was that they were maybe chanting in order to, like, help the hiss travel. So the people are like a conduit for the hiss. Like, being infecting new things or something. Which would make sense. As to why they're just floating there, talking. Okay. I probably just straight up missed the door. I mean, this is lighting up like I can go in there, but I can't. Gotta get up there somehow, I feel like. But, navigating this, this place is twisting my poor little brain. Climb this? Ah, yes. Parkour. Oh my god. Come on, sir. Box was in slot already. Down there, but now I have a new slot to put box in. These boxes are very sturdy. Considering I just domed that guy with one. Okay. Need to find other slot. That's the control room. Probably shouldn't go in there yet. Oh man, can I climb this? Eh. Hell yeah. Nope, that's the wrong button. have to start thinking a little bit more vertically, it looks like. Is it higher up then? No. Is there... Oh wait, is there a slot down there as well? On the bottom level? Ah, there's one. Is that what you meant, Mia?
Now we won't blow up. Let's go lift the lockdown.
Hell yeah. Control room. We saw a bunch of dudes floating in here, didn't we? Showed us the beginning of the level. Oh, goodies. Geef. Upcoming game reminder. What kind of game? Sounds like poker. Or some other card game. Hello? Anyone? Ooh. Ooh, I hit 3 of them with that. Hell yeah. Thank you for lining up, sirs. That dude, like, slid down the stairs. Did you see that? That's not... Wow, I cannot control this at all. Stand still. I'm trying to punch you. Wow. Hey, Sue can play at that game, buddy. Man, the melees fuck you up. Control point. God, I still love how all the... Oh, what's happening to my frame rate? That was a... I still love how all the things, like, just collapse back into themselves. So good.
Forces contained. A lockdown can only be lifted by a directorial override.
Yeah, I know, Trench. That literally is the whole reason we're here. Is there anything useful to say?
This is what we came here to do.
That exposition. Fair enough. Gun key. Kinda cool. You know, this game has a very Matrix-esque kind of vibe to it in some way. Like the way that sort of some things just happen or just are a certain way, and you don't really need to question it too much.
The other sector should be open now.
But like also like objectively they're a little ridiculous.
I told Emily why I'm here. I'll risk it. You two should get to know each other.
Oh. My imaginary friend had something to say about that, but I'm not privy to his or her or their sort of speakings. So what do I need to get? Spin. I can get spin. We will get it. Hell yeah. No ability points yet. Okay. How the heck do I... High rate of fire, controlled bursts, short and long range. Let me try and have spin and shatter. And then put down... Let's see. Load efficiency, grouping efficiency. Extra accuracy. Rate of fire. It's already got a good rate of fire boost. Should I try it with just a crazy rate of fire? This is a level up to the one I have. I can crunch up this one. Let's see. Spin. Oh, it do spin, indeed. Okay. I see. I'm not sure how I feel about that one. I'll give it a shot. Maybe I should lower the rate of fire and improve the accuracy so my monkey brain can keep up. I also got personal mods. I didn't even see that. Nothing I really want to replace my health thing with. Oh yeah, that's a little better. Cool. Alright, we'll give that a try. I have to go back to Central Executive. Oh, that's not my map. Well, what the fuck did I put my map on? I think I can take the fast travel, but I don't know. I want to go this way because it looks like the game is sort of hinting at me to do this. I don't have... Oh, I do have override for this. So maybe that was good that I opened that for later. I don't know. Well, I probably would have just been able to open it on the other side. Can I go see Atsi again? I don't want to go see Atsi. Very small, couple of hours job. He also wanted me to, like, throw away a bunch of trash, right? I don't know where I would go to do that. Lord knows I'm already having enough trouble finding my way around in this place. Oh, more enemies. Fun. Okay. I mean... it's kind of fun. Could you... Thank you. Wow. It's very difficult to aim with, though, I will say, even more so than the other one. I mean, Atsi's, you know, he wants me to take out the trash. I'll take out the trash. He is my boss, after all. I'll give it a little bit more time, and then I'll probably replace it with grip again. Quite liked grip. Ati? There he is. I can't talk to him. Heck. Nothing to say? No nuggets of wisdom? Sir? Damn. Man. I hate it when Ati has nothing to say. Alright, so shall I check in my missions? You wanted me to do this. Anything for you, Atsi. Where's that? It's in there. Okay, so I can go through the coolant pumps bit. I think this is nothing, but... okay, yeah, coolant pumps. I like how I just parkoured off of that thing. NSC power plant, right. I think I'm going the long way, but, you know, what's life without taking the scenic route now and again? Ah, all's quiet in the power plant now. That's good, man. Maybe I should talk to our friend, Arish.
You know, sometimes I look around and I just think a desk job would be so nice. Oh, fuck it. I'd probably get bored.
And then you wouldn't have me to grin
I should be
creepily
going.
at. Okay, he had
Right. You got a lockdown to lift.
nothing to say. I already lifted the lockdown, bud. Where is the trash? Where is the trash bit? This way. Oh. I need to stop pressing escape to exit the map. Yeah, he is a little bit uncomfortable. to sort of just, you know, deal with generally. Furnace chamber. You know, it's so good that they hung up all these nice signs for me and my dumbass. Otherwise, I would permanently be lost. Oh yeah, it was literally on the way to that other thing. I just didn't go in here. Whoa. Hey. Is this something that needs to go in?
By trash, did Ati mean barrels full of hazardous biological material?
Oh. I mean, you know. If it's trash, it's trash. I think that some of that might be a unfortunate side effect of some of the game design.
Dr. Pierce, lead researcher.
Seems like I'm breaking some environmental regulations on waste disposal, but
Residing within the
if
Bureau,
that's what Ati wants,
right under our noses.
then I'll get it done.
Darling refused to allocate me the budget or resources, so I'm taking matters into my own hands.
What do you have to say,
Let this
lady?
recording be the proof I need to convince them.
What?
The furnace can speak.
Oh.
It's been talking to me for some time now.
Oh.
Listen. Did you hear that? It's a sentient force capable of communicating. I checked, and there's no record of ever installing this furnace.
I mean, it is
I
the
believe
oldest
it-
house. There's no record of most
Sorry.
things.
What? Yes, I can feed you. What do you eat? I see. I'll try to find some volunteers.
What? What? Volunteers? I thought it ate nuclear waste or biological material. Whoops. Not people. Well, I guess people are biological material. That's a fun thought. Me when I'll try and find some volunteers for my weird, horrible furnace monster. Was that another one over there? Yes, it was. Oh, nope, that's the entire shelf. Whoops. Sorry, guys. I also can't put things down. I can only yeet with incredible force, so... right. Not quite done yet. What am I missing? Is there more up here? Is this trash around the furnace to burn? Nope. There's some hiding. Any trash? Any... Aha! Sneaky little fucker. Here you go. Here's another human smoothie. Whoops. Was kind of trying to clear those boxes, but I guess Jesse had other ideas. Is there more smoothie here somewhere? Oh, okay. Jesse, you have... Like, this lady does not skip leg day. Oh, that's not a smoothie furnace. That's just a... Furnace? It's not a smoothie barrel. That's just a regular barrel. Oh, is that a green glow? Yes, it was. We have to go downstairs for it. I think this is the last one, maybe? And we can see if the furnace wants to... What was that? It's a little... Oh, yeah, thing. Can I take it while I'm holding? No, I can't. Okay, gotta go eat this. I gotta go back for the goodies. Boy, do I love me some goodies. Guess this is the trash room, so probably most of this stuff is trash. Follow them. You have anything to say for yourself? No? If I, like, inch closer. Okay, no. Alright. Yep. You have a nice day now. Hope you've had enough human smoothie to satiate your dark desires for a little while longer. Mail tube complaint. So yeah, I guess I'm casually sort of reading all these things now. Sorry. I wonder if there's any that's just flavor, or if there's any significance to them losing stuff in the mail tubes. Maybe there's also a mail demon that eats the mail. I guess, maybe. Oh, is that some of that goop from before? Oh, I have to climb up onto it, don't I, to see what's in there. No, can't. Do I have to? I can't dash from over there. So that's probably a way in instead of a way out. Oh right, yeah, that's probably. Oh yeah, up into all the other weird shit. That's it. Wow, I need to stop pressing escape. I leveled up, so I'm gonna do some abilities. I keep going the lame loser route, or oh no, I can't. Okay, well that settles that. I feel like I'm not using my melee a whole lot, and also I can't afford any of this, so launch damage it is. What's this one? Launch grenades and rockets. Oh, okay, so I actually need an upgrade for that anyways, so can't just do that. Oh, okay, I'm actually going to just fast travel now because trying to find my way in this place is fucking horrid. Oh, hi, Julie. Welcome to the stream. I hope you're enjoying watching me fail to find my way around in this horrible building.
Objects up to 20 feet.
Bullshit. We've never recorded any distance over 5.
Oh, yeah?
Obviously, you never read the P6 data.
Yeah. That's right, you should have read the P6 data. I'm no joke, bitch. Where is Emily? Emily! Oh, wait, shit. Hadn't I already opened this? Goodies! Control points. Research it. Oh. Sorry. Man, I am a force of nature and not in the good way. Well, also in the good way, but also in the bad way. Order it. There she is. Wait, did I open? Did they just close after me? Because I felt like I just opened that and then ran around in a dumb circle. Oh,
Jesse,
oh,
you made
Emily,
it.
I'm back.
You lifted the internal lockdown.
I did.
Let's talk.
Yes, let's talk.
Listen, Emily.
Time to 14.
Screw it. Just tell her.
Hell yeah.
I haven't been completely honest. I have a younger brother, Dylan. When we were kids, we found an old slide projector in Ordinary's landfill. The slides created doorways to other places.
Yes. An oop.
Bad things happened.
An object of power.
That's all she gets. The rest stays locked inside.
A little black box.
But we found help. Through one of the doorways, we met something. A being.
Yes, my imaginary friend.
A being. What kind of being?
It's hard to describe, but she helped us.
She!
We managed
My
to
imaginary
turn
friend
the projector off.
has a gender.
The bad things that came through the doorways were gone. After that, your people came. Tried to grab us. I ran away. They got Dylan.
I left him behind.
Bureau agents took your brother?
Yes. You covered it up. No one believed me. I just want to find Dylan. I've been looking for him ever since.
What happened to the slide projector? It sounds like another object of power.
Indeed.
I thought you took it. The Bureau. Along with Dylan.
I've never heard of it. But around here, I assume everything's classified. You know, I looked into the ordinary AWE case files after you mentioned it. Trench and Darling were both involved.
Okay.
A large area of the containment sector was reserved for it. The case hasn't been active for a long time. I have no idea if anything's still there. Can you tell me more about this being you found?
Let's hope you two get along.
She's been with me ever since Ordinary. In my head. She led me to you. I call her Polaris.
Polaris. She has
As in
a name.
a guiding star.
Yes, Pope.
Did Polaris know about the hiss?
Yes, she did.
If she got you in here in spite of the lockdown, she's very powerful. Which may help explain your test results. Your readings are incredible, Jesse.
Thank
now,
you.
cross-referencing them with the database, I found 2 matches in Darling's old classified files.
Uh-huh.
Unfortunately, I can't access them beyond the file codes. But one was P6, referring to a prime candidate for a potential future bureau director.
Mm-hmm.
This was logged years ago.
Dylan. Is that Dylan?
Yes.
The other match is on something called Hedron, which must be connected to these Hedron resonance amplifiers somehow.
Okay.
All I know is that Marshall went to the research sector to secure the HRA production after the Hiss first attacked.
So, Marshall seems like our best lead on Dylan.
I need to go after her. How can I get to the research sector?
Use my keycard. The sector elevator will take you there.
Hell yeah. Clearance 3, baby.
Marshall is the next step.
There she
What
is.
Emily told me about Ordinary, my powers being connected to things in the Bureau's past. I am so close to something. Do you feel it? Something's coming.
Uh-oh.
We take turns to come for a visit.
There he is.
I helped you. You owe me now. And when time comes, I will come calling.
Uh-oh. Ati? Ati, I kind of feel like I helped you a little bit. Maybe we can acknowledge that I did some stuff too?
Hi, Jesse.
We already talked about all of this, didn't we? Building shifts, or did we? Is this all new? I think this is all new.
I keep finding traces of Darling, but still can't find him. Where could he be?
But he's usually in his office in research, or one of his labs. Dr. Darling has quite a few, all around the Bureau. Could be hiding in any one of them. I check myself, but I don't have access to most of them.
Sound a little upset
Sounds
about
like
that.
I touched a nerve.
Oh, yeah.
He didn't let you into his labs?
Not all of them, no. Some had volatile material. It's ridiculous. I mean, this whole place is volatile material.
True
Could have
dat.
at least thought up a more convincing lie. I mean, how can I work without access to all the data possible?
That's the problem, Emily. You're too smart. You could probably go poking around. And I guarantee you Darling's got some creepy shit somewhere.
This place has a bad habit of moving around, huh?
So you notice the building shifts. Did you know that 39% of Bureau accidents are caused by the shifts? It's true. I ran the numbers myself.
Of course you
So
did.
they're dangerous.
Oh, very. Yet one time, a shark got shifted into a meeting room along with over 2,000 gallons of water. It was a tiger shark. Darling's pet research project.
Okay.
I forget what he was researching.
How do people work here?
Carefully.
You said you're an assistant?
Oh, it's just a title. I'm a scientist, a researcher. I work for Dr. Darling. See, when Bureau agents go out in the field, the sites of altered world events, we study the materials, the altered items.
Yeah, OSHA
they
wouldn't
bring
like
back.
any of this, Mia.
It's always something we've never seen before, and studying them requires new instruments, methodologies, sometimes entirely new fields of science.
Emily really loves her job.
She do
See,
indeed.
there's no guidebook for what we do here.
She is a smart
Everything
cookie.
that happens at the Bureau, including the science, is without precedent.
Okay.
What exactly is the
Hey,
Ocean
Zancha.
Motel?
Welcome.
That's a bigger question
your
than
stay.
you might think. You see, I have extreme doubts that the motel is a single place. I mean, look at all the doors inside it. Where do they all go? We know that one door leads to the oldest house, but how come we can only ever open that one door? Maybe
Well,
to open
we
the door,
fixed
you
the
have to have
reactor
entered through it.
situation.
So if every door leads to a different dimension, plane, reality, whatever you want to call it,
Now we're
then
just catching up with
I
Emily.
believe that the motel is firm proof that parallel universes exist.
Does Darling agree with that?
I haven't told him yet. I'm waiting until I can prove it.
Smart. Although, be careful. Darling would probably just steal your research. Kind of sounds like a bit of a prick.
What can you tell me about control points?
They're nexus points of the oldest house's unique energies. Well,
Yeah,
I
other than that,
page
we've just been
hypothesizing
doing a
that
lot of
we can
lore.
siphon energy directly from them. Darling didn't even get through the first page before he turned it down.
Right. And, has anyone ever used them to teleport around?
What? No. What? I mean, you mean physically? No, not that I've ever heard of. Why?
Because that's how they work for me.
What? Really? Oh my god. More tests.
She's so excited.
Let's hold off on the tests until later, okay?
Okay.
He's so
It's
sweet.
just-
Oh my god.
Wow. This blows my control point theories right out of the water. I love it.
That's the mark of a good scientist, when
See
you're
you
happy to
soon.
be proven wrong.
Be careful out there.
Alright. So... Darling is slowly proving to be more and more of a problem. And yet he does seem to have the Bureau's best interests at heart, because refusing the refusing the tapping the control points was good, because one of the things I read up on, the control points are like extremely unstable, so it probably isn't a good idea until they know more about it in general. But also just sort of his, I don't know. He seems like he's got too much extra shit going on, you know? Oh, hell yeah. Clearance level 3, baby! Goodies. Ooh, radio. Nothing, nothing on? I like how I turn it on by just, like, fucking wailing on it. Ooh. Hello? I guess that's another object of power. Jukebox, hey? Wonder what it does. So far, the objects have had very little to do with what they actually serve as a unit for. Like, tangentially they do, but like the floppy disk can throw stuff because it had Soviet launch codes on it, which I suppose is like, you know, it launches things. Oh, hello. Don't mind me. Is this level... Oh, clearance level 1 and I haven't opened it yet. Okay. Boop. Any goodies? Nope. No more goodies. Well, it's probably in there, Zancha. Oh. Oh. Sir? Was that just me? I think that was just me ragdolling him around. Thought he was still alive. It's an object of power, so they've locked it away because they do like weird shit when they're allowed to just do things. What research? Fine Marshall, Old Boys Club, or psychology. I don't know why I just started wandering when that has literally been my worst enemy in this entire game. I'm gonna have to try and find a sign. Oh, hold on. Goodies. Lovely. Okay. Let's find a sign. Parapsychology is what we're looking for. Sector elevator. I might have to just go. I think I just go to the elevator again, don't I? I feel like that's been sort of the running theme every time I start a new mission. Executive affairs. I'll give that a shot.
A lot of these questions could be answered by obtaining a live specimen.
Yeah, but yeah. They kind of do remind you of like weird holiday decorations floating around. Research sector. That's probably where I need to go, eh? Although wait, containment sector. Which one was it? Research. Okay. I'll have to go to the research. I think that's what that means. Research sector it is. Let's go. Let's see. Oof.
Welcome to the research sector of the Federal Bureau of Control.
Darling.
I'm Dr. Casper Darling, head of research.
You sure are.
Somebody thought this video would make for great internal communications. I'm looking at you, Mr. Tomasi. So, this is where the magic happens.
Okay.
Anyway, I've been here for 24 years now. I've always been here. And through those years, we've made astonishing discoveries.
He seems so affable, which makes it like more
one thing we know,
creepy.
and that's how little we truly know. Rest assured, we're committed to keep pushing the known laws and borders of reality, and to make the Bureau proud. So, welcome. Assuming you have the necessary clearance, and do follow the safety protocols. Read the manual. Otherwise, bad things will happen.
Yeah, read a thing about the hotline where someone apparently picked it up who wasn't supposed to, and they just got fucking
Research
vaporized.
sector, huh? Home of the Bureau's mad scientists.
Okay. This is such a cool... Look at this. You can see my graphics card is having a little bit of trouble. Well, I seem to be outputting okay FPS, so... You guys are experiencing the same shit as I am. Okay, this gun is not so good for taking these guys out, huh? Suppose I probably can't swap, like, straight up right now. I'm in combat. I can! Nice, okay. Damage boost. What have I got? Rate of fire. Or spin. This is rate of fire for my current one, and I currently have the 12. Oh, I can crunch that up. And this is energy gained and reload speed. I think we'll go for some extra damage on this bad boy, huh? Oh, should already cost, yep. Wait! Sir! Come back! The animation on these guys is fucking spectacular. The way they're just like floating around like that. And they're not just like floating statically through the air. Their whole body sort of like twists and tumbles around. Guys, are you gonna like shoot at me or something? Just letting me like, oh, that's a rocket. Okay. Oh, hey. Zelda rules. You can dodge right before I hit the ground. Assuming there is fall damage. I haven't tested that theory yet. Oh, he dropped a thing. Gimme. Astral blip. Oh. I could have just meleeed that guy. More friends. For me? Oh, fuck. Okay. Just destroy this priceless, whatever the fuck that is. God, and the animation when you kill them and they just sort of like vaporize. So satisfying. Who's next? Oh, a thing. Woo! Oh, he didn't die. Could you, sir? Thank you. Ow, mother. Okay, he does not care about melee. Sheesh. He just, like, did not give a fuck. Oops. Oh my god. Cafeteria. Hold on, let me check for goodies. Gotta check for goodies. I mean, the like, fight music is still going, but I don't see anyone. And also, goodies. Oh. It's okay. There's no line anyway. Not gonna need that. Radio. Let's punch it. Nothing. Hold on. Let's see what happens if I... could just, like, rip the tables. Oh! That's the ticket. Man, I am a fucking menace. The amount of repair costs. Sorry. Alright, let me see if I can figure out why the fight music is still happening. It's like one dude hanging around somewhere. Hello? Sir? Hell yeah, I rip up those tables. Where the fuck is he? I'm not crazy, right? The combat music is fucking going, so... Unless that's just the music of this level. And it's just sort of an... Oh, no, that sounds like a... Woof! There he is. Cheeky little fucker. His sniper. Ooh. Okay, now the music stopped. Dr. Darling's office. Well, we have to go there. I wonder if that guy was there to lead me up here. There's just so much to explore here. What's over there? Dimensional research. Okay, I do not need to go there. The door looks like it's open, so let's just go check out. Whoa. Whoa. Okay, this looks like.
Fielding questions recently regarding HRAs.
Oh, he don't look too hot.
What are they for? Do you always need to wear them? And what's the deal with the Hedron resonance anyway?
Oh.
Despite what you may have heard, HRAs are not monitoring devices.
Easy for you to say.
We're not tracking your movements or listening to your conversations while you're wearing them. We do that regardless whether or not you're wearing
At least he's honest.
an HRA. Think of them as a life preserver.
Okay.
Only instead of water, the thing HRAs protect you from is classified.
Sure.
One day that classified, not water, might pour in, and you'll be glad you got an HRA keeping you afloat. And if you don't have an HRA, don't worry. It'll be quick and painless.
Uh-oh.
Kidding. I'm kidding.
So wait, it won't be quick and painless?
We're making more.
What? Darling, what are you kidding about? Are you kidding about the fact that it'll be quick and painless, or are you kidding about the fact that they'll die? Because I think I have a guess as to which one it is. Look at all these bloops I can interact with. Resonance theory. Okay. So read that. Eventually. Oh, he's... Oh, no. Uh-oh. Darling's not going to be happy about that. Oh! Hell yeah! Well, welcome to the rest of the stream. Yeah. This is the riveting content you all come here for. Look at it go. Man. Impeccable game design. Yes. Impeccable. Hey, Dr. Darling, maybe you should let your research assistants in here. Then I wouldn't be doing this out of spite. Huh? What do you think about that? Fucking creepo. Ooh, what's this? Research and records. More goodies. Oh, there he is. Look at him. Smug little face. I don't know, maybe he'll have a cool redemption arc. Hope so. Obviously, whatever he figured out about budget request, I bet that's for the HRAs. Whatever he figured out about, man, that's just, that thing just keeps going, huh? Whatever he figured out about resonance or whatever, kind of drove him off the deep end, huh? Astral plane. And all of these, do you think these are like dimensional depictions that he's trying to like map out? Like how different planes intersect and stuff like that? Well, that's not how time works. Yeah, no, that's... Wait a minute. That's too many minutes per second. Normally, there's only a 60th of those. Alright. Darling has been checked out. Please wait here. No, thank you. Whoop. Walk through metal detector. Camera turned on me. I wonder who's looking at the end of that camera. Oh, maybe that's Marshall. Maybe I'm in the right place, sort of serendipitously. Okay. So last time there was a big empty field, and I walked out.
Constantly changing labyrinth.
What?
Can never pass through. Dimensional research.
Wait, no, I want to hear more. Damn it. Okay, fine. Bruh. Ashtray maze. I feel like I'm not supposed to be here yet, huh? Hello? A cigarette vending machine? You know it! Oh yeah, we in the 60s now, baby. Jack's Choice. I guess the 80s probably too. All the way up. But Pain. Hard boiled. Yes, I'll take my cigarettes hard boiled, please. Whoa. Okay. Okay, so it's not a puzzle. It's just sort of opening this way. Ooh. Oh, it's a little gross, huh? A little yucky. Let me back. Just let me back the way I came. Wait a minute. Oh. Wonder if it's gonna lead me back the way I came again. Goodie though. Makes it all worth it. Oh, the sound it makes is horrible. Hello? That's new. What? Felt like I saw something flash there. Back here again. I wonder what happens if I go in a third time. Hold the light switch 3 times. Okay, it's done with me now. Oh, wait. It looks like it's getting more and more, like, fucked up the more times I go in it. It didn't close off this time. Oh, no, this is closed off. Boy, this is a mindfuck, huh? Now that one closed. Now we're back here. Oh. Did I do that? Cigarette thing. This way. Okay. This way. Okay. Now we're back here. Yeah, okay, if I keep fucking with that, I'm gonna go insane. There's probably some cool thing you can do with it, but I am not smart enough for that. Let's see here. Let me in. Yeah, I get it. I get it. I have. Oh, whoop, whoop. Sorry. Yeah, no, that's my bad. Is this one gonna turn and watch me? Hey, keep up. Keep up. I didn't notice a whole lot of cameras before. There were a few, but there's quite a few here, huh? I guess this is probably where most of the screwy stuff goes on. Goodies. Plant complaint. Oh, it's definitely gonna be some passive-aggressive thing, huh? I'd like to register a complaint about Marshall and his fucking ficus. What's this? Synchronicity. Hey, guy. You good? You good up there? Oh, he's just staring, huh? Ugh. Staring straight ahead. Parapsychology. That's where I need to go. I know that's where I need to go, but I do so enjoy wasting my time and everyone else's time. But just, you know, exploring every inch. The game can't give me a large open space like this and expect me to just go where I'm supposed to go. Like, oh, bad guys. Man, these guys are squishy, huh? Sort of seems like my level and their level coincide with the clearance level or something. Like, I have clearance 3 and these guys are level ?3? Okay. Man, nobody really made it to the shelter, huh? I guess none of them had HRAs. Poor bastards. Yeet. Oh, goodies. Give me the goodies. Okay, so I just noticed the shelter doors do close after me, so I wasn't going crazy before. I had looted that shelter and just missed the thing. But this is still blocked off. So, on here. Oh, there's a dead dude. There's another dead dude. Heard some weird growling. Oh. Hi, guys. Anyone else? God, the sound effects on when you pull things towards you are just so fucking rad, man. It's so satisfying. Ooh. Ooh, that doesn't look good. I like how this was their solution. Like, they weren't like, oh yeah, let's like wall it off. We're just gonna sort of put up a couple of blockades and like hope for the best, you know? See, like, they did this with this lab, but like this place, they're like, eh. Oh wait, hold on. That looks like somewhere I might have to go. I haven't finished wasting my time yet. Any goodies in here? says max occupancy 6 people, but there's only like 3 beds, so I guess you're supposed to sleep in shifts. What the fuck is that coming through the vent? I don't like that. It was a spooky shelter. Sir? Good? What you doing up there, bud? Wait, was he just in a wheelchair or I couldn't see. Huh? Because if he was in a wheelchair, then that's a pretty cool representation, but also that took me by surprise. It is Professor X, look at him. Hey, another cafeteria for me to rough up. Doesn't look like a wheelchair per se. Oh, uh-oh. Can't throw those back yet. Could you? Music changed back, I think, so. Oh, wait, no. That guy's still there. Man. Bit sluggish on that launch, huh? There we go. Now the music's done. Okay, time to do my grim duty. Whoops. This is my passive-aggressive revenge for these guys taking my brother all those years ago. If I can get both of these in one go. Close enough. Oh my god, that was fucking rad. Just disintegrated it. Bro. Okay. So I just came down from here. That same quote was on the wall. Dude, this... finding your way around this place is a goddamn nightmare. Can't tell if that's game design genius or idiocy. Any goodies? No goodies in the bathroom? Hello? Hello? Half expecting there to just be like one of the hiss just chilling on one of these toilets. Oh! Okay. No lore goodies, huh? Fair enough. Alright, now I have to check these toilet stalls because I checked the other ones and there was stuff in there. It's a living. These toilets don't seem very securely fastened. I'm just gonna come out and say it. Wait, what was that? Nothing. Eyes playing tricks on me. Parapsychology's that way. I just went down those stairs before, which is where I thought I had to go, but it wasn't. And this place is still locked off, which is, I think, the place I have to go next. Is this like a puzzle that I just haven't figured out? Yes, I'm just a nungus. I have to destroy the weird blocks. Hello. Anything else? Give me more blocks. Where are the rest of the blocks? Ah! I just destroyed that one. Wait, there's one up there. Ah! Oh my god. Stop pressing escape to try and get out of that. This is why I don't play puzzle games. Because I'm a moron.
She's in trouble.
Oh, I think
I need to
that's.
reach her.
I don't think Price is gonna be okay. Marshall, I have bad news about Price. What's that? I wanna touch it. It's lighting up. Let me touch it. Maybe I have to cleanse the control point or something first so everything goes back to normal. I love how the house like closes in the more chaotic it gets. Oh, I'm gonna have to do a little yeah. These guys really wait a while before they shoot at me, huh? Oh my god, he got me. No! Let's see. Perhaps just... Oh no. All of my goodies stay collected, I believe, so I can just run straight back down. Yeah. We're good. We're good. We're good. No worries. Alright. I don't need this yet. Yep. Over. Again. Alright. Yeah. Here's my presentation. What a one-liner. And a rock. Oh, that's an exploding thing, huh? Motherfucker. Come back. Don't like that they just have sort of regular human voices. That does make me a little worried about the sort of general, you know, damage that I'm dealing to them. It is a little unsettling when you're killing this guy that's like a monster and then he just goes, ooh. I feel like this would be the place to put a control point, but maybe I'm wrong. Am I missing any goodies? No. No goodies. Alright. Oh! The goodies were in here all along. Oh, look at him. He looked so happy before he fucking went insane.
Similar to
Here's
an
the control
iceberg,
point.
what you see is not what you always get. Regardless, this place is vitally important. Most information on the astral plane is classified, but we can talk in broad strokes, keeping in mind that these are staggeringly complex systems, and simplification does them no justice.
Okay.
Now, the white non-space, the ever-present inverted black pyramid. The board.
The way he just like touches it.
Tied to the oldest house, tied to the director, the process of choosing a director, tied to all objects of power in terms of who controls them. Yes.
Yes. Okay. That was staggeringly unhelpful. But I suppose it's all classified, huh? There I am. On the wall again. Vibing. Ooh. More.
An early hypothesis was that the mindscape of the astral plane is subjective. But that was fast proven wrong. It's an actual place, not a construct of the mind, even though it is with our minds that we enter and experience it. But then, one could argue that that's the case with all reality. We've been able to record footage of the astral plane by monitoring the brain activity of those experiencing it.
I think we've already seen
That
this
is the
one.
only concrete material that has come out of the astral plane expeditions. Apart from one shocking exception. In the astral plane footage, we're always in the vicinity of the pyramid. We've concluded that this, not the entire plane, is what the board controls. We have glimpsed movement, native species, always in the distance, and yet contact was made.
Right, yeah, we did see this.
We don't have footage of this, a technical malfunction, but when one of our astronauts returned, the brain
Astronauts,
cloud,
nice.
an astral fugue had hitchhiked a ride in his head. It
Oh, it's one of
ruptured out,
those
killing the subject in question.
things that just sort
Relentless
of like
predator pursuing thoughts, minds, lethal to those
curl
the enemy
around.
feeds on. Proper containment protocols are to
I
be
love this
observed when dealing with it.
infomercial. Very nice. Okay. We did see that one before, but it was a nice little refresher. There's some footage of the astral plane. That's creepy. Some more fractals. Crazy things. The detail in the like background of this game is very cool. Oh.
I can't believe they keep that thing here.
Oh. Oh no. That's not good. So that was the boy in the movie, huh? Hey, don't mind me. Just passing through. Just. Am I not gonna close the door? Did I not close the door after me? Okay. Wait, no, I'm still in here with it. What the shit? Oh my god. What am I supposed to do with it? So I need to get through somehow, right? I guess it was that button that I was close to before. Game, please stop giving me puzzles. I'm very dumb. And puzzles are hard for my poor brain. Opened this before. Do I go in here? Do I have to press this? Press the button. I don't know what it did. A button. Press this. Boop. Oh, that closes that. Nope, let me in. So this one led me through again into the room. And then I wanted to press this. Boop. What does it do? Wait. Executive hiss nodes. Oh yeah, this is that flashing lights I was talking about. If you are photosensitive, I mean, to be fair, if you're photosensitive, you should have gotten out of here a long time ago, but... I yeeted at him? Okay, that didn't really seem to do anything. Oh, there's another power point over there. I'm blind. Okay. Now I can mash the door, eh? Yep, let me in! Wait. Okay, I don't go in there. Yep, nope, no, yep. I'm leaving. Don't worry. Don't mind me. I'm getting out of here. Go close this again. Hello? Can I make the angry whoop whoop stop? Didn't work. Hold on. I'm gonna check out what that, Executive hiss nodes. Go to the communications department. But I'm very fucking confused. It's the one complaint I think I have with this game so far, is that trying to understand what the heck is going on is sort of a nightmare sometimes. Can he not come in here? Am I supposed to close all the doors? Oh, it doesn't close all the way. What? Don't make me get out the wiki. I will get it out. Oh, now the thing is here. Does this do anything now? That just opens the stupid door that I was just in. And this just leads me back up to the fucking other thing. I'm on a timer, apparently. What's this? Goodies. Well, at least there are goodies. Close the door. That's probably important. There's a door over here that I cannot open. Yeah, no, I'm leaving. Don't worry. Don't mind me. Close this door too. Don't know what I'm doing. Put the things in the power. I guess maybe that's what I was just supposed to do, and now I'm supposed to go somewhere else completely. Okay, that was not clear to my small brain. Right, that's probably why they put the control point here, right? Communications department. How I get there? Is that where I'm... Right, yeah, the communications department is by dead letters. Okay, cool. Oops. Where am I supposed to go now? I guess I have to get into... Okay. Hello? Ooh. I don't have time for you lads. I'm on a strict timer. Atsi will be very upset if I don't do everything. Oh, hello. See, he didn't... These guys are sort of making hissified noises. Goodies. All these doors are sealed. This door is nothing, right? That's the bathroom. I've been in here already, I'm pretty sure. I'm on a timer, so... I'm a little worried I have to... Mail room. Ah, here we go. Destroy hiss nodes. Ooh. What did I pull? It took forever. Is that the hiss node? Right, it's healing, isn't it? Oh, gotta go. I feel like my crosshair is not a very accurate representation of where my bullets actually go. God, she just did a little thing instead of picking up something. Okay. Get these goodies real quick. Where's that big boy? Sir, I'm going to have to ask you to die. Man, he sure can take a beating, huh? Oh, that's not good. Oh my god. Pick it up when I press the button. I shouldn't be pressing it that quickly, I guess. Okay. That wasn't a hiss node. What is a hiss node then? Because my bar didn't fill up. Is that a hiss node? That looks like a hiss node. It was, indeed. Good. Eat ass. Hey, get over here. Hey, come back, you fucker. Oh, fuck. I'm pretty sure I have some iframes when I dodge. Oh, look, another one. Oh my god. Man, they're just freaking endless, huh? Wait, hey, what's you? Stand still. I'm a very bad shot. So is there a hiss node in here then? That I missed? Yes, indeed. Now I know what they look like. I can destroy them. What did I pick up that it didn't hit him at all? Could you calm down, please, sir? I'm trying to hit this boy with something so he'll stop being shielded. Oh, I don't have any stamina. Sir? My screen is quite a bit of red, for the most part. There's another node. No, that's not a node. What is that? Ah, fuck. My stamina was not quite recharged. That's a node. Got him! Why is the music still going? Ah, okay, that's why. Whew, fucking jump scared me a little bit. Wow. If I stand still, is it more accurate? Kind of. Not quite, though. You the last guy? Nope. Yep. Yep. Nope. Oh, there's another one. What the fuck? I'm very confused about this mission. Okay. Oh my god, there's still boys. Why are there still boys? What am I missing here? Hello? Why are there still boys? Sir? Sir. Can we just, like, settle our differences amicably instead of you being so angry at me? Was that it? There was just a couple of extra boys? Okay. Whew. Man. Sorry. Okay. Let's look at some abilities and launch damage, health. I feel like my health is like okay right now, but I feel like I'm running out of energy a lot, so we're just like not going for any particular build and upgrading piecemeal, it looks like. Oh, I should have gotten that. That would have been good. But I'll get it next time I get ability points. Constructs, weapon forms. Whoa, pierce. Precise charge shot penetrates armor enemies at any range. I like that. I also like the idea of upgrading grip. I need ritual impulse for that and source for that. I don't need much source though. Let me look at what mods I've got lying around. Holy shit, okay, Jesus. Oh, we got here. Health. Percentage health. That's more than that, so I can crunch that up. Energy boost. Those are identical. 8 energy boost. Cost, rather. Launch energy cost. I feel like most of these things I can't really afford to do because I've only got the one slot, but they'll be quite good once I've got more slots to work with, maybe. These are also identical. I could also probably stack them, so maybe it's not a great idea to crunch them all up, but I feel like the source is more valuable right now that I'm still sort of trying to find my way around everything. This is uncommon. So I'll put that on and crunch up the old one. Maybe I'm committing a cardinal sin of this game, but, you know. Damage while on low health. I mean, that's a lot of damage while on low health, but I feel like if I'm getting to low health, that's sort of not where I'm gonna be good at dealing damage. Okay, let's go back to research. Oh, that's smart. Use E launch to carry a light source into dark areas. Nice. Okay. So that's Control, day 2. I think that I will call it there. Because otherwise we'll be getting into a whole bunch of new stuff. Thanks for joining, those who joined. I'm going to be going to Norway, so I won't be here for a little while, but I should be back to streaming normally Sundays and Thursdays in the new year. My schedule should explain things. Otherwise, I hope everyone has a lovely holidays, whatever it is you celebrate, and a lovely day. Rest of your day, I guess. Toodle pep.